All right, so going live sucks. That's why we're doing it the old-fashioned way. If you haven't had a chance, or you don't know already, you could have learned in the last and final 2021 installment of Strange Brow Radio on YouTube that we're taking a short hiatus here, at least till a part of spring, to do a move out of state. It's too many juggling balls going on here to interview witnesses and do things like I want to do half-assedly. So that's what's going on right now. So the show is on hiatus. I was able to catch, and I would have known this without Alex Whitcomb. Thank you for letting me know, Alex, that the guys over at Mysterious Universe, I believe the show's out of Australia, have done a bang-up job, and I really thank them for doing a book review on the Owl Moon Lab. They brought up a lot of interesting points. I don't think they had time to read every page. They got some of the details kind of mixed up in the book review, but it's no big deal. They went out of their way to review it, and I appreciate that. And they brought up some really interesting points. One of the things that they loved a lot was the masturbating Bigfoot story, which, if you don't know, they can do a lot of things that humans can do, including pull their pecker. And that's what a witness told me, and I relate that story in the book. So without going into too many Bigfoot, Big Johnson comparisons, you can imagine that they had a lot of fun with that story. Also, the hydroxychloroquine Sasquatch chapter, had a lot of fun with that. They brought up a lot of interesting points, and I had no idea how hesitant they were about the trickster element of the Owl Moon Lab and Bigfoot in general, and the paranormal in general, basically being a form of what I would call, according to C.S. Lewis, a screw tape, which I also get in the book, which in short, a screw tape tells the story, according to C.S. Lewis, of demonic entities tricking mankind and basically educating the education system and the hierarchy of the demonic realm on how to basically let a man lose his soul to darkness. Yeah. And they talk about that quite prevalently as it relates to the book, and say that I, am somewhat neutral, which I am, because the true story, the story of the Owl Moon Lab and Daryl Adams, for the most part, most of the activity was neutral, but it did pull us way off track from just the Bigfoot realm. And you'll find that time and time again when it comes to the supernatural. So that's an honest part of the phenomena. It's the siren song of Odyssey. It is the pulling in. It's the push-pull effect, I guess you would call it. The pulling in down the rabbit hole, the endless rabbit hole. And the part of the book where I say, basically, if you're not careful, after 30 years, all you have are stories of chasing shadows and nothing more to really garner from it. And I talk about all that in the book, and I think they were appreciative that I was honest about that. But anyway, it was a really fair book review, very, very generous, and I appreciate the guys over there for taking time to do it. If you haven't had a chance to listen to Mysterious Universe, it's a seriously good podcast. The episode about this, about my book, is on the Plus membership side of things, so it's $9, I think, a month, if you want to listen to that. Otherwise, you can listen to it for free, or there's different options for becoming a member as well, which, anyway, really good show. And yeah, I believe, like I said, they're out of Australia, and during lockdown and COVID and all this BS, they're still pushing out incredible shows. So anyway, that's it. As I said, we'll be back in a different state, under different new rules, maybe lack thereof rules, and hope to do live events like we had before. I don't see why we won't. And like I said, some bigger things coming as soon as I have a permanent zip code over there, and I will let you know more how you can be a part of it. It's been 5 minutes, and anyway, I'm gonna go grab a T-bone steak and a beer, and I guess that's it. And of course, till next time, I will see you in the trees.